everyone, my name is Tamara Chambers and this is Tamara's Never Seen. Today I am watching the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie from 1991. The year I was born. I watched number 1 last week and thought it was really cute, very campy, very 80s, late 80s, late 80s, early 90s, but really fun. I hope it doesn't drop into just like boring territory. The first was fun, campy. I hear the last is just like bad. This kind of sounds to me like it's just gonna drop into like the boring, like, it just wasn't like that good kind of category, which is the worst. I'm not here for that. You know what I mean? I'm not here for that. I've already had a lot of pizza today, so I think we should just dive right in. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Na, 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 na. There were definitely some good elements in this movie, but compared to the first, in almost every aspect, this movie was lesser than. I am a little nervous to watch the third, but let's talk about the second Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles film. Let's start off with that pizza delivery guy who ends up being in the whole film because Casey Jones isn't there. Where is Casey Jones? Where is he? Where'd he go? This film was filmed a year, if that, after the first one. They couldn't get him on board for that. Okay, cool. So then they hire this annoying pizza guy. I don't know his name because I didn't like him. I didn't learn his name. That's what I do in my life. If I don't like you, I don't learn your name, apparently. He is first introduced to us as a pizza delivery guy, where he walks out with his pizza and hits on women who aren't interested in being hit on. He's like, who's gonna ride with me? I'm on my cool scooter. Scoot, scoot, ladies. And they're like, in your dreams, buddy. And he goes, cool, then in my dreams, I'll think of someone thinner. Okay. You wish, buddy. I wrote, he better not be a good guy in this film. He's like the other human in this film, and it's annoying. I don't like him, and he never grew on me. Whatever, it was 1991. It was very, very different time. It was very like, oh, that's just like a teenager in the 90s. Like, for sure, absolutely, it didn't really bother me that much. Then so there's a fight to remind you of who everyone is. Then you see April O'Neil, who totally looks the same. She's the same person. You haven't changed a bit. Again, 1 year in between the two filmings of these. They couldn't get the same actors? That's crazy to me. That's crazy. That's craisins. That is craisins to me. She was like my favorite part of the last film. She was so energetic, and this one was very not that. She is what I imagine Megan Fox is going to be. She was very just like, not kind of spazzy and not like very, very excited about the news and the story she's gonna get. Just kind of like, okay. And then Shredder is back. Okay, he went through like a garbage compactor, 1. 2, they show him and you see his back and everyone who sees him is like, Shredder, your face, oh my God. And then you see him and his face is literally like this. You see this? So different, totally different. It's tubular. Look at the cuts. Yeah. All right. So, not much there. This story is all about finding the origin of how the turtles were made and Shredder using that terrifying, toxic ooze to turn into something terrifying, or to use it to turn other things into something terrifying to defeat the turtles. You find out that the company that made the terrifying green ooze is called TGIF. I mean, no, TGRI. You're close. So they're trying to establish this delivery driver guy as part of the group now, and he shows up to April O'Neil's house when she hasn't ordered a pizza, and then he waltzes right in with the pizza and is just like talking to her. And that, I mean, different times, different rhymes, you know, so 80s and 90s. But like, if a delivery person waltzed into my house, I would call the cops. And I would give them a 1-star rating on whatever delivery app service I was using, because we don't have to call restaurants anymore. Huge. Then you see that Shredder has taken a wolf and a snapping turtle and used the green ooze on them to turn them into scary monsters. And they're hilarious and awkward and weird. And then they start calling Shredder Mama, and that was weird. Shredder just yells out, "Babies! They're babies! Ah!" Maybe the best part of the film. Then this is a similar thing that I had with the first one, where you know where this story is gonna go. There aren't any surprises at all, except for when Vanilla Ice inevitably shows up. That was a wonderful surprise. Other than that, you know where this story is going. So when they take just such a long time to do things, it's just kind of like, okay, we know what's going on here. We know what's happening. We know what's coming. Why are we taking all this time? Case in point, the turtles, I don't know their names. The red one is helping out this annoying pizza delivery guy join the bad guys so that he can be like a double agent. And so he does. He joins the bad guys, becomes this double agent, and immediately gets caught because the red one is there just hanging out, being like, do this. It's like, don't do that, like, at the bad guy lair. What was the point of all of that? You were immediately caught. This is about the point where I realized Casey was not going to show up again, and I got sad. So I said, where is... I wrote down Corey. Where is Corey? And then also, where are their signature weapons? Like, why aren't they using them? They were using, like, meat weapons at the beginning. Then they have their weapons on their turtle shells. They're not using them for some reason, and that makes the fights way less cool in this one. And like I said in the last episode, I thought the fights in the first one were pretty sweet, regardless of their giant turtle exteriors. This one, they were just kind of like, okay, you're doing some cool, like, jump kicks, but other than that, I don't know, it made it less cool. And then the next thing I wrote in giant letters, took up half the page, is, oh my god, Vanilla Ice. Go ninja, go! Amazing. He made the movie. So obviously they take down the snapping turtle and the wolf in a, I will say, enjoyable club dance scene with Vanilla Ice in the background singing go ninja, go. Then of course Shredder himself takes some of the green ooze slime and turns into this ultimate Shredder, which was very cool. And in my mind I was like, wow, where have you been? Why didn't you just do this at the beginning? Because he looked so much cooler than regular Shredder. Why was it brought out for like 5 seconds? Ultimate Shredder, Super Shredder, yes! Oh, just kidding. He died immediately. Sweet. And then the last thing I wrote is, oh my god. And I don't even know in reference to what. I think it was just disappointment. The mama bit is gonna be so WTF. You may be tempted to see what I would mutate into. He's sleeping right next to me. Should I wake him and ask? I shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Buddy, what would you mutate into? If you were gonna mutate, would you be like a... Cool, that was a good talk that we had. You'll notice the blatant changes to no weapons in children movies. Yeah, okay, so that was a conscious choice. Super Shredder was a pointless waste. Yeah, you all know. Everyone knows. Everyone knows the problems with this film. You will hate the protagonist, and rightfully so. Kid's a piece of shit. These are the best predictions I've ever gotten. Because you all agree with me. For once in my life. For once in my life. Like it's hurt me before. A lot of combat cold cuts. Mentions in here. Go Wendy, go Wendy, go. Go Wendy, go Wendy, go. I'm coming back with Simpsons Season 2 with my brother. I'm gonna do something with Malcolm coming up really soon. And the 3rd Ninja Turtles movie. Also maybe Mighty Ducks, I don't know. We'll see you guys. We'll see what I have on the horizon coming up soon. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all next week. Bye!